what a freaking travel day. Je suis dans... Maintenant. Je suis... Ici dans beau Montreal. Literally everything is in French, which I know is silly, but it's so cool. And honestly, I don't know, travel days are extremely emotional for me. I personally woke up today at 4. I tried to wake up at 4:30, but all the adrenaline in my body knowing that I was gonna fly had me waking up at 4. I'm also at the same time like leaving my home. I've been at home since December 15th. I'm honestly feeling kind of sad. But then there's really no time to think about that because you're doing all this other travel. Okay, off to the airport. I get to the airport. I have to check my bag. I hand them my passport to drop off my bag. I hadn't even signed my passport. I'm an idiot and I'm a baby adult, so I didn't know, I didn't know to do that, to be honest. I mean, I did know, but I didn't even think about it. And then I'm just like sitting in this airport. Somehow I made it through security. I don't know how that's literally possible. My flight is boarding, like right now as we speak, but they're on first class, and I would bet money that I'm in the last group. Let's see. Main 3. Security was hell, but I made it through. They made me take off my belt, so I had to hold my pants up. I had a coffee, but I had no food, so I'm like starving. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I get another coffee, so now I'm on 2 coffees. Keep in mind, I had a pretty good travel day. There were very few complications. This is all normal, but that doesn't detract from the fact that it's just high stress and there's so many emotions. You also have to be cognizant of serving looks at the airport. I put in my most work to my outfits at airports. Oh, I got these sunnies. I need to be that mysterious person at the airport. Wow, I look like kind of an adult. Okay, let's go. And I know I am. I know I do it. I know I do a great job of it. But it's like you have to look cool, and so that's another aspect of it. I'm keeping in mind the stress of security, the passport of it all, the baggage. All my perfume is in my baggage. It could shatter. I could end up with a whole bunch of flower bomb exploding in my freaking luggage. Oh my god, I'm getting stressed talking about this. Oh my god, and then you hit the plane, it finally takes off, and you're bored as shit. And you're just sitting there. Keep in mind, both of my flights were really extremely short. They're about as short as a flight can be. They were both like an hour. I'm still bored. Even if I use my friend's T-Mobile phone number and get free Wi-Fi through Delta, I'm still bored.
Welcome to Detroit with the local time, 8:45 a.m.
Then I get to Detroit Airport and I want McDonald's. I decided to walk all the way to McDonald's, and I think I'm also gonna take the train because I love trains. I can't mobile order because they're out of sausage burritos, so I have to pivot and I decide to go to Chick-fil-A. Guys, I tried ordering at McDonald's and I failed. They're out of literally everything, so now I have to go to Chick-fil-A, which is against my own people. Oops, Chick-fil-A is closed, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go on the train. Oops, the train at Detroit Airport is closed. Oops, oops. So I go back to McDonald's and I'm like, you know what, I'll order in person. And the reason that my mobile order wasn't working is because I tried to get those burritos, but they were out of the burritos. So I got oatmeal and, what's it called? A hash brown and a coffee. So I eat that. Detroit has this like super cool technology where you can check your flight. You go up and scan your boarding pass, and up on the screen it shows your name and your flight, and it can do it to like 100 different people at the exact same time. I don't know if it's 100, but it's a lot of people at the exact same time. Look at that. Oh my god, is this a middle name reveal? I really want to get into the Delta Lounge, but I actually have no access. I don't have a Amex business card. I'm not a diamond medallion person, so I'm not going to be able to get in. Then I'm over at my gate A51 at McNamara A terminal, and I start hearing all this French because I'm in the seating on the way to Montreal, and I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna go to Canada and I'm not gonna know the language they're speaking. No, stop. That's not true. That's not the case. You know that it's a bilingual city and province. That's what they are here? Provinces? You're gonna be fine. You took French in high school. Okay, you're gonna board with your faces. So you don't actually need your passport, have it out just in case, but we're just gonna take a picture of you and somehow we're gonna know that you are allowed to board on this flight out of the country. Turns out, your passport is a database of your face. And so they have my face. But that technology ended up not working, so they scanned my passport instead. They say Delta's on a journey to provide free Wi-Fi to everyone. I'm like, what kind of journey is that? That's not a journey, like you can just do that, just do it. I'm ready for that. And then I'm like on the plane and I'm like, oh my God, if we go down, that's gonna be so bad, but it could be good for my vlog as long as I survive. And then I'm like, no. And then I start getting emotional about how everyone on the plane and I are just like all traveling at the same time, and like we're all like people with our own stories. And I don't know, something about traveling just makes me super like nostalgic, hopeful. Then we finally land and I'm like, oh my God, I'm Iggy Azalea, 16 in the middle of Miami, no money, no family, in Canada right now. I'm the first of the friends to get here and I'm scared. I haven't gone through customs on my own before. I've never done any of this. So we get off the plane, I did my pre-register form. I go through and I get to the customs agent and he's like, what are you doing here? I'm here for vacation. Where are you going? The Courtyard Marriott downtown. Who are you here with? No one. I'm like, they're coming. My friends are coming. Have a great time. And I'm like, ah! But I made it through. And honestly, okay, I know I'm being silly right now, but I was really scared for it. I was really scared for customs. I was really scared to like come to another country on my own. I know it's Canada, but I've never done it before. I've only been out of the country twice. And I was scared and I did it. And I'm actually very proud of myself. I thought that I was gonna be coming in with my friend, and honestly that made me a lot more comfortable. He's also Canadian, so he has a Canadian passport. I feel like that would legitimize me as an American coming into the country. But I made it and now I'm here. I'm so sorry, this is supposed to be a vlog, so this has been a lot of talking in one position, but we're gonna have a great time here. It's been a high emotion day. All sorts of emotions. Stress, happiness, hope, fear, a lot of fear, excitement, anxiety, hunger. Hey guys, say something.
Hi.
What are we doing today, guys? Give me stuff to say. We're gonna walk around Old Montreal today. We're gonna go shopping.
Probably walk down by the water.
We're gonna walk down by the water, get some coffee.
I swam a little bit before we went out last night. It was really fun.
You're serving Elizabeth Holmes today.
Thank you. I was thinking like maybe a low bun and a red lip.
1, 2, 3. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Holmes, the founder of Theranos.
That's really good.
It is 0 degrees here in Montreal, Montreal, but the sun is still out even through the clouds, and I refuse to get wrinkled.
I use the Cetaphil sunscreen.
That's
No, I actually do use
I
the-
love Cetaphil.
I use the Cetaphil moisturizer.
This is the
35.
This is the face wash I use.
Yeah, I use like the 35.
What are you going in with?
Sunscreen. I'm going in with the sunscreen. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the sunscreen. I already did my makeup this morning. I'm just doing a little bit of like a really chilled down, like glittery eye.
Oh, chill glittery
Yeah,
eye.
just like a chilled down glittery eye for like a day walking around.
Just like a walking around day. I'm most excited to go to Old Montreal.
Yeah, that's
Parce
always, like,
que
that's my favorite.
j'adore l'histoire.
Yeah. No, Old Montreal is definitely my favorite. We could go walk down by the water, maybe even hit a museum.
I love museums.
Yeah, seriously.
There's no f***ing chance we're going to a museum. Okay, so just so you know, the glow screen looks a little weird in artificial lighting, but outside it looks completely normal.
So then you only look weird like 75%.
Like 75% of the time. But when you're going outside, that's when you need your sunscreen.
This lighting is also especially vicious.
Yeah, it's
This lighting
really
is
vicious.
really
Is there
bad.
anything else? Yep, kinda.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going in with my Glossier Cloud Paint
So go in.
Yeah, girl, get in.
in shade Soar.
Soar? That's what it's called?
Shade Soar.
Like
To
S-O-A-R?
soar.
Yeah,
Oh.
like to soar.
Wait, that's
Oh, you thought... Oh.
like, I was like...
S-O-R.
You were thinking bruise.
I was thinking, like,
S-O-R-E.
interesting branding.
Can I spray some of the
I'd love
Sol
to
de
see it.
Janeiro? I just don't feel like getting one.
Go for it. That one's not that good though. I mean, it is.
I kind of like it actually.
It is good, that's the thing, but it's not like out of
It's
them,
not
it's not my
yeah.
favorite. I mean, I do like it. It was a gift.
Right.
So, I don't want to be mean. It's good.
It's good. Honestly, I think I have to leave because this lighting is so bad I can't.
No, what else
figure
are you
out
going
what to
in
do with
with?
my hair. Well, I already did everything.
The lighting makes it hard to figure out what to do with your hair. I get
Yes,
it.
I already did everything.
Okay, I'm going in with my Glossy AU, which we love. Everyone loves
do.
this. Lily yesterday said that it smells like nothing, but like a good nothing, and I couldn't agree,
Couldn't agree.
less.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I couldn't agree.
more?
Kind of confused.
I mean, it's just very. It's good. It's very powdery.
You don't know that.
It totally is. Yeah.
That's not.
Nice.
We should
Whatever.
just
I'm not saying that's the powder. I'm saying it's
Sorry,
just
I'm
the
just projecting.
graphic.
You remind me of when I talk about perfume, and it's
And
embarrassing.
you hate yourself. I'm also gonna be wearing Glossier. You then probably layering a third perfume.
Should we just go to Tim Hortons?
I just like put my hair up.
Alright.
Original coming of age film starring Elizabeth Holmes.
We're at McGill University, my father's alma mater.
I just ordered bubble tea, and the menu had like each day of the week had like a special, but it was in French. So
Can I have the...
so I said, "Can I get a dimanche?" Oh. Okay, we're on the way to.
I'm doing a shaky camera.
Stop. We're on the way to YUL Airport. I wish I could have spent more time here. We really didn't do anything. That's how it feels. But I could never give it to you. So one last time. Stop. I wanna do it. One last time. I need to be the one who takes you home. That carries you, wake up in my arms. The one who takes you home. I think I did.
I think that was it. I think that was it.
I did get it for a second. I did.
Oh, it can't be.
You don't have the mind of an artist.
The mind of a filmographer. We recording.
Okay, I'll start talking in a second. We were at the Irish restaurant. We get sat, and I decided, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get fish and chips. I haven't had fish and chips in like maybe 10 years. When I lived in Boston as a kid, we would get like fish and chips all the time, or I would get fish and chips because I thought that chips were actually chips. I would order those because I wasn't allowed to have chips as a kid, but they ended up being fries, which for some reason I was allowed to have. So I was always disappointed, but it resulted in me eating fish, haddock usually, not cod, because back then cod was endangered. I don't know if it's still endangered, but anyway, so we got sat down and I was like, okay, I'm gonna order fish and chips. I'm so excited, and they bring it out. When I tell you, it was literally a full fish fillet, deep fried, breaded, on a bed of fries. Therefore, all the fries have been tainted by the fishiness. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was really intimidated by the fish fillet because I don't want to eat a full fish. I thought they were gonna be like fish tenders, which I'm more well equipped to chow down on. Long story short, it ended up being so good. And I'm now into haddock again. I remember haddock being not as good as cod, but if this is anything like what we have in America, I am on my haddock kick. And there's so much protein. And I want to get a coffee.